who can tell me where the Liberty Bell used to hang?
Very.
City Hall.
There.
Right there.
Right there!
I got it first.
The bell tower?
You'll see the bell that's up there right now. That is the Centennial Bell, which is the bell that replaced the Liberty Bell.
Real slow.
The Centennial Bell and actually the clock are working, but they are stopped right now because we are beginning a pretty major restoration of the whole bell tower area. The Liberty Bell cracked twice. It cracked the first time, the very first time we rang it. It was not even the first official ring, it was a practice ring. Now, we had ordered the bell from England. We did not have any bell foundries in the colonies at the time. So now we've got a broken bell and nobody who knows anything about bells. Well, a metal shop over on 2nd Street called Pass and Stow, you can still see that on the Liberty Bell, they took the bell, they decide to melt it down completely. And then they add a whole bunch of extra metals they've got lying around the shop, thinking that will make the bell stronger. Well, we know that did not make the bell stronger. That definitely weakened the bell forever, but they didn't know. So they recast the bell, hang it up in Independence Hall. We continue to use it, and then it cracks again. The second time the Liberty Bell cracked is the one you hear a lot of folklore about. I know I've heard it got dropped, I've heard it got shot, I heard it got struck by lightning. The truth is, we don't know exactly when or how the Liberty Bell cracked the second time. What we do know is that it was just a little crack at the base of the bell, and we continued to use it all the way until 1846. And in 1846, someone decided it would be a great idea to honor George Washington's birthday by ringing the Liberty Bell all day. That was not a great idea. The crack went from being a little crack at the base of the bell all the way up to the crown of the bell, and that is when we finally decided to retire the Liberty Bell. The Liberty Bell originally was just the Pennsylvania State House bell, as Independence Hall was the Pennsylvania State House. But it was a group of the abolitionists who nicknamed it the Liberty Bell. They saw the inscription on the bell which says, "Proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all the inhabitants thereof." Well, the abolitionists said, hey, that's what we're trying to do, proclaim liberty to all the inhabitants thereof. And so they nicknamed it the Liberty Bell and used it as one of the major symbols of the abolitionist movement, and that is where it first got its major association with liberty, with freedom.